Welcome back to Hometown Sports Corner. And once again, let me ask you, if you would please, to go to the top of our Facebook page and subscribe to this page. If you follow this page, it'll help us do a better job and give us a little more options as far as to what we can do to help promote these collegiate and high school athletes on a local level. This is Jamie Hughes here with Jordan Burton and Noah Hammer for the second half of the OCU ALC matchup. And Jordan, Alice Lloyd got off to a good start, but Ohio Christian gained some momentum on them in the end of that first half.
Absolutely. I was about to say, you can really see where they're picking that momentum back up and meeting them pretty much head on. I was about to say, it was been a very physical game. I really think Scott, Coach Cornett, is going to need to really have them be like, don't let them stop you. Make sure that you can play your game and really work on getting the momentum back.
Kind of keep everything in check. Man, you don't want to let your emotions get the best of you. You just want to keep rolling and going the way that you were doing in the first half. And sometimes senior day activities cause teams to get off to a slow start. I don't think that happened today, though. I feel like Alice Lloyd was clicking early on, and we just want to continue to play good and get out of here with an important conference W.
Oh, absolutely. I was about to say, I think the biggest thing that both boys and girls teams push is to keep up the pressure. Don't let off the gas.
And as they look to do that, of course, let's say one more time, congratulations to Coach John Mills and the Lady Eagles. Jordan, their win today puts them or keeps them in the driver's seat for the conference championship, the regular season championship. Should they win next Saturday, Alice Lloyd's girls could potentially host one round of the conference tournament. So our regular season is coming to an end next Saturday. There's still a chance we may have another one or two college games here, and we'll do the district basketball tournament right here in 2 weeks as well. So Pippa passes will be home, sweet home to us here for a while. And I'm glad about it, guys. After driving to Wolfe County last night, they're good to me down in Wolfe County, but it's nice, Noah, when you can go home and be there in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's really nice, especially, for me, I could always go home and just come over here, or I could just stay here at the dorm and just walk it down here.
We do want to say, too, to all of you tuning in on the YouTube channel, we appreciate you just as well. We've committed to bringing you Alice Lloyd College sports on about 5 different how can I word that, Jordan? Avenues, different ways people can tune in to us here on Hometown Sports and the Alice Lloyd College Sports Network. YouTube, we got 4 or 5 different Facebook channels that they can look us up on. We don't care how you get it, as long as you just enjoy it, and in return, let the kids know that you caught them here on one of their games.
Oh, absolutely. I was about to say, we love seeing all the support come out and all the different channels that and sources that we broadcast on.
Noah, we'll get started with Baseball Monday. Jordan's got his sports team back underway, so it's a busy time. We'll have cross country, archery, tennis, golf, just a bunch of stuff going on here. And that's not the way Alice Lloyd wanted to start this second half, Noah.
No, you got to play better defense on that. And you got to keep the ball under control.
Oh, Coach Cornett may have to take a timeout to start this second half off here. 49-44, OCU has come out and scored the first 5 points. They're 43% from the field. They've hit 6 of 18 from Treyville. And right now they've cut the lead to 5. Dane Tobler down the lane, misses it.
I thought OCU was in on 1-3-1.
19 minutes to play. I'm not sure what it was, but it was effective that trip. Ohio Christian with the basketball. Miller turns. Makes a nice move. Won't go.
Big rebound by Big Country.
Yes, indeed. Anderson has it. On a run for Alice Lloyd. Down the lane. Got it.
Big layup by Koji Anderson.
Anderson with 6 points, but on the other end, a run out by number 22, Burns. Give him 4 points and the lead back to 5. Ohio Christian trying to scratch and claw their way back into this one. Sloan has it left side to Philpott to Anderson. Koji goes to the rim, misses that one. Nobody there to rebound either. Everybody was playing outside on the perimeter. Long three, got it. Nothing but the bottom for Christopher Richardson. He's got 11. And Coach Scott Cornett says, I have seen all I can handle of this. 18 minutes to play, 51-49. He may have just landed himself a timeout here to do nothing else but just let the guys know, hey, you got to wake up.
Well, most of the time last year, out of timeouts, the Eagles, after a timeout that Coach Cornett's called, they usually come back and bite, usually.
This isn't for X's and O's, though. This is for Jimmy and Joe's. This is to say, hey, guys, did you come out flat or did you fall asleep at halftime? He's getting their attention early on here in this second half. 18:04 to play. You knew that Ohio Christian wasn't going to be satisfied going away. They've come out here and outscored Alice Lloyd. I think it's 9-2, 7-2, something like that in the early part of this second half, and they've cut that lead down to 2 points.
Yeah, and if you're Alice Lloyd, you got to come out and guard the three. It doesn't matter if they've shot 0 for 4. You got to come out and guard it because you play half by half.
You're right, man, and leading at halftime is not near as fun as leading at the end of the second half. Philpott gets it. Koji Anderson crosses the timeline.
Man-to-man press.
Disregarding the man-to-man full court, you're right, man. Bryce Sloan back to Anderson, left side to Tobler. Dane looks for help. Sloan for three, won't go. Philpott with a rebound. Back to Sloan, 3 more. Got to make it. If not, it'd be a violation, I'm afraid. Philpott falling down. Tobler with a steal. He goes to Sloan. No look pass to Anderson. Might have got by with steps there.
Koji's getting killed on the other end.
Well, he's taking some wild shots, man. Just go straight up with it. 3 for the lead. Won't go. Sturgill with a rebound. Sometimes players change their shot trying to draw the foul. I've never been a big fan of that. Just put the ball in the basket. Play through and let everything else take care of itself. As Tobler hits that one. No, it rolls out on him. I wrote that one down too early. 51-49. Ohio Christian down 2 with the basketball. Way downtown. Primer shot won't go. Sturgill gets the rebound. He goes to Anderson. Koji has it on our side of the court. Down the lane, left side. Out of bounds. Young man wants it to be his ball, but it's fell on deaf ears. It's going to stay with Alice Lloyd.
Subbing into the game for Koji Anderson is Brady Nelson.
Brady out there with the other 4 starters right now. Tobler on the right side with Colin Sturgill. Brady has it over there. Back to Sturgill. Looking low to Philpott, and they picked that one out of there. Ohio Christian has just been the more aggressive team.
Coming out of that second half.
They've tied it up at 51 all, 16-15 to play here in the second half. Tobler with the basketball. Coach John Mills got a bunch of recruits over across the way right now. Good to see some of those young ladies coming over here to visit Alice Lloyd. We'll look forward to seeing him sign some of those, I'm sure.
Did they not call a foul when he went up?
I'm a little confused too, man. I thought it was, but they say no. Oh, no look pass down the lane, put it up, won't go. They're just letting them be physical on both ends right now. Be hard to complain too much. $15:58 to play here in the contest. Tobler has it. Aimed from a
Big two for Tollwood.
long two, Jordan. You're right. I thought it was a three, but long two-pointer.
I guess.
Either way, he puts Alice Lloyd up to 53-51.
Goes to that right side.
Oh, nice backdoor cut. He throws it down for the dunk. But he talks a little bit on the end of it to Christopher Richardson does, but he and Colin Sturgill, Colin says, no, you're not going to do me that way on my home floor. Sturgill says, you're not going to talk to me that way on my home floor. Big country. Shakes his head no at him. 15 minutes to play. That's a good decision for the coach to get Richardson out. Let him calm down a little bit.
Big fadeaway by Will Philpott.
The Cadillac drives that one in and puts his team back up to 55-53. Cadillac's head coach Josh Cook and GRC got a chance to win the state. No, they're one of the top 5 teams in the state.
Big fan of Josh Cook. I believe, did Cook coach at Knott Central?
Yes, he was an assistant at Knott Central. You're right. Couple years. Nelson down the lane, put it up off the glass, won't go. It was the head coach here at June Buchanan where he graduated from. And they call Colin Sturgill's reaction. That one's been brewing for about 2 minutes here. That's Colin's third.
He coached there. He coached at Lawrence County.
Yes, did an excellent job there. But he has found himself a home down there at GRC.
Yeah.
Man,
They did great last year.
they're not going to let him leave there, I don't believe. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ohio Christian with it, fakes. Left side, bobble, took an extra step, a good call. 14 minutes to play in the second half, 55-53. Here we see Jared Strickland checking back in, along with Big Ben. Clock still ticking away, 13:50 to play.
Please don't tell me he's thinking that's not a foul.
No, they're going to call that one. They have to, I think. Yes, indeed, that foul came from the top. 13:45 to play. Bryce Sloan to throw it in. Nelson, Ben, Philpott, and Strickland. They've cleared off from Philpott, cut through. He was throwing that one down. They hacked him across the forehead.
First one's good for Will Philpott. Get one more opportunity.
Boy, made them both. 57-53, 13:40 to play. Oh, and a sweet move on the other end. OCU, got to give them credit, man. They passed the ball well as a team there.
Absolutely, they've come back with a fire in the second half and at the end of the first.
They have Jordan Ben
Big
with a
rebound.
rebound.
14, I believe he has 2 or 3 fouls just in this second half. I thought he had more than that.
I did too, man. Ben Sumahara with the free throw, and it's off the mark. Ben with 3 points. No, it's one part of his game he's got to brush up. He's got to get better at the free throw line between now and the beginning of next season.
Absolutely.
He has all the tools to be one of the best to ever play here. I've told several people that. His senior year, he could be the best to ever play in an Alice Lloyd uniform. But that's one part of his game that's got to improve is that free throw line. Oh, and he slips free for another big finish by Richardson. 58-57. Ben catches it on the low post, whips it out to Strickland. Strickland to Cottle. Cottle's 10-footer. Won't go. Shamara with the rebound.
He jumped over both of them.
Jared cleared them out like an 8-9 split on a bowling lane. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Alice Lloyd. I got to give Coach Scott Cornett credit. He's kept that big blue jacket on the whole game. Kim may give him instructions to make sure that he don't shed that jacket. Has to be dry cleaned if he throws it down. Oh, nice move by Ben. Put it up, won't go though. Rolled out on. Almost halfway of this second half. And that one way up off the glass, and it's good.
OCU's first lead of the ball game.
They have not led in the ball game until that bucket right there. 58-59. Cottle with it. Hand off to Strickland.
I would have just shot that.
Oh, my. Especially if you can shoot like him. Sloan fade away. Won't go. And Alice Lloyd's in a little bit of a slow. Richardson down the lane. Should have been, man. Should have been a walk or a foul one. Either way. But Alice Lloyd finds themselves down 3. Ben gets it. Everybody in the gymnasium heard that slap. That's a Ric Flair chop, man.
Yeah, that's bad.
$11:26 to play. There's the under 12 media timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hot Rods Pizza, Knott County's only all-you-can-eat lunch buffet and salad bar. Hot Rods Pizza stands above all others by taking your dining experience to a whole new level with the freshest, highest quality ingredients. We make our dough from scratch daily, never frozen. Our vegetables are hand-chopped daily and our cheese is shredded right here in the restaurant to ensure the freshest, highest quality of food for you, our customers. For over 20 years, we've set our standards high for you because you're worth it. From cheese sticks, fries, pasta, subs, pizza, salads, and more, we have something for everyone. Get your money's worth at Hot Rods Pizza in Hyman or Allen, Kentucky. Like us on Facebook, and remember, you're going to love us for the crust. 606-785-0055.
Welcome back to Hometown Sports Corner. Alice Lloyd College Sports Network here as Nelson has the basketball. Looking, nothing there, so he throws it up to keep from walking and comes up empty-handed. 11:05 to play. Ohio Christian with a lead and the basketball. Nice pass inside to Richardson. They throw it up top. Ohio Christian to run the offense. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Richardson down the lane, little runner, won't go. Hit the rim, so it shouldn't matter. Nelson right side, Curry for 3, write it down.
Let's go.
I've got as much confidence in him now as you have, Noah. That kid can flat shoot the basketball.
Like I said, it's hard to be a fan and a broadcaster.
Now listen now, when he gets that open, he's gonna make it. Nice finish there for Curry.
They left him wide open.
Don't do that.
No, they'll learn that.
Rebound Cottle. We're tied up at 61 all. Ahead to Strickland. Strickland on the right side. Curry, 3 more. Write it down. Write it down. Oh, that one just a little bit too hard. Ohio Christian with the basketball. Off the mark. Coach Scott Cornett says box out. Quit jumping with them. Under 10 minutes to play now. 61 all. Somebody needs to go on a little bit of a run here for Alice Lloyd. Strickland with the board to Nelson on my side of the court. Look across the way and see 3 starters getting ready to check back into the ball game. Chamorro cradles the ball, goes down the lane, won't go.
It really hurts Noah that his knee is still.
You can tell, man, he's just nowhere close to 100%.
No.
Got the heart of the lion, though. Strickland for 3. Got it!
Jared.
64-61. 9 minutes to play. 2 out of 3 from Trayville puts Alice Lloyd back on top. Right side, Ohio Christian has it. They'll bring it to the top of the key. Way downtown, trying to match us. Missing it. Nelson with the rebound. He'll take off in a hurry for Alice Lloyd. Threw it away, though. Tried too hard that time. On the other end, Ohio Christian puts it up, and it's good.
I'd like to have that ref down here and that ref down there.
So what you're saying is you wish they'd trade spots?
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
8:30 to play. I don't know if I've ever had anybody tell me they wish the referees just switch places.
Yeah. One don't call nothing, and the other one calls everything.
Dame Tobler get us going here in this second half. 8:30 to play, 64-63. The referee has let them all know that he's seen enough flexing, I think. Free throw in and out. Rebound Anderson. Anderson got by with a double right there. 8:30 to play. We're at home. We'll take it. Anderson to Tobler. Tobler inside Philpott. Turn, puts it up, and it's good. Excellent pass from Dame Tobler to the low post, and Philpott finished it from there.
You got to play faster pace. I think that's where we excel, to be honest with you.
I do too, man. But you can't trade buckets. You got to stop people. For Philpott, that was his 23rd point. 23 points.
That's his 23rd point of the game?
Yes, sir. He has 23 points. You got to remember, he had 3 threes early.
Well, he's hit 1,200 then.
Yeah.
They call a charge.
$7:41 to play, and it's 66-65. OCU with the basketball.
This is a group I like to see out there. Koji, Curry, Dame, Colin, Philpott. That's a good group.
.12 seconds on the shot clock. Curry tipped it away, and it'll stay with OCU with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for help, nobody there. Step up for the 3, won't go. Rebound OCU. Just a long rebound there, though. Not a whole lot you can complain about.
Yeah, that hit off that rim and it just rolled.
Everybody just boxing out and it rolled the wrong direction. We'll be all right with that one. Look across the way and see my buddy Daniel Combs here for Perry Central. He's assistant coach over Perry Central. He could play basketball, man. When he was here at Alice Lloyd, oh my, I've seen that guy put 30 and 40 points up. He's a player. An excellent coach over there at Perry Central. 6:50 to play in the contest. 3 seconds, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Not going to get it off this time. That's shot clock violation. Going to go back to Alice Lloyd. That's good defense right there, brother.
Yeah, anytime you can get, because that's not the first time or the second time. That was the third time on that series right there that they got it down to below 5.
Right side, Koji goes with it. Philpott comes up to help him. Just lost it. OCU down the other end. Blocked by Philpott. Anderson goes to get it.
I 100% agree with that call.
And you also 100% agree that Philpott's one of the best you've seen over here.
Yes.
I'll say it for you. I don't do much talking for you, but he has to be because he's one of the best I've seen here, and I've been here since the late 90s.
He's insane.
It's just crazy, man, the way he plays. His motor just doesn't stop. He plays hard. He'll do whatever it takes for his team to get the W. Tobler with it outside to Anderson, inside to Sturgill. Sturgill turns, puts it up off the glass.
Nice hook shot by Colin Sturgill. Sturgill's had a game too.
He has, man, very much so. As Colin got that one there, I think it gives him 14. 68-65, Alice Lloyd by 3, 5:40 to play.
I thought Colin was going to get another block.
He's going to. He did right there, right on cue.
I think he got tripped up.
He was ahead of the game.
He's inside the circle.
Coach Scott Cornett's okay, so I will be too, but I'm like you. I don't know, man. 68-65. Here's that under 6 media timeout. As they take it, we will as well. Jordan, let's head it back to the studios for 60 seconds.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Welcome back to Hometown Sports Corner. Final 5 minutes and 20 seconds of this one. Alice Lloyd College playing host to Ohio Christian University. 68-65. We got to throw it in again. Somebody didn't say Mother May I or something here.
Yes, can rather than should.
Yes, yes indeed. As we go down the final stretch, thanks again to all of you that have spent your Saturday evenings with us this year. Some Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're glad to have all of you here. That one's off the mark. Rebound, Curry. Curry has it.
Curry's going to be a good ball player before he graduates, too.
He will be, man. Tobler has it. He'll set the offense. One dribble, and then he'll go back to Anderson, inside Sturgill. Collin draws the double. He'll kick it back out to Curry. Curry down the lane to Tobler, and it's good.
Nice pass by Curry.
Ohio Christian Watching that clock tick away. Alice Lloyd leads at 70-65. Off of a curl, down the lane. Puts it up, won't go. Rebound on Philpott. Noah, should this one hold true, Philpott would be our player of the game. But I'm going to bring Colin Sturgill over to interview him as well.
Yeah, that's probably what I do too. I'd bring both of them.
Wouldn't have minded to have had all the seniors, but we're probably not going to have that much time. I got to be in Hyman for that game at 7. But we will, as we see the Rifleman check in, remind everybody we'll be back here next Saturday to do it again. There won't be any senior activities, but it won't be boring. I promise you that. As West Virginia Tech comes to town, it's always a fun matchup. Koji Anderson from the top. Boy, Anderson's played well tonight.
He can shoot it.
Quick shot, too. Long three on the other end, off the mark. Philpott shouting out the instructions here to everybody. I love that about Will. He'll just tell you, here's where you was and here's where you should have been. Philpott turns, puts it up, gonna get him 2 more.
That could have been goaltending too.
Got him 2 more. 74-65. And they tip it loose, and Philpott gets him 2 more. And the chance of defense will be halted as we take a timeout. With the timeout, we'll keep it here, Noah. And remind everyone again, as we've taken the timeout here, you can, of course, visit alc.edu. And you can also check out our website.
Yeah.
Alice Lloyd College Athletics page. Help me out there, brother.
Yes. I think it's just the irregular Alice Lloyd website.
So there is a new website specifically for athletics. Let me actually get you
always, sir. Blessed and doing well. We are, very much so. God bless you.
It's called AliceLloydEagles.com.
AliceLloydEagles.com. And so, again, all things Alice Lloyd on there. You'll be really impressed with the blogs and the pictures and the write-ups and so forth on there. So check that out again. You can find all things Alice Lloyd College sports on there. Good to see Chancellor Joe Stepp walk by and shook her hand. I like the fact that he and the president, Jim Stepp, always get out and support these basketball programs. And they have a big history over here of coaching as well, Noah. Did you know that?
Yeah.
They have a big tradition of they won a lot of big-time basketball games as coaches here before they became higher up in the administration.
You know, until like the other day, I didn't know that the J on Coach J was Joe.
But it's his dad, though.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I didn't know.
It's in honor of his dad. If you look, the plaques over there as you go into the coach's office. Oh, loose ball, out of bounds, and it's going back to Alice Lloyd. 2:56 to play in the contest. Will Philpott wanting this one more possession, one more time to get a play at home here. He gets the ball over there in the deep right corner. He'll look at the defender in the eye and take it to him. Tobler has it. It's to Sloan. Sturgill turned, just threw that one up, trying to beat the shot clock. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, there ain't nothing wrong with that. He's doing his best to.
Just trying to beat the clock. If it pops out on a long rebound, then you've done your job. If not, they got to at least throw it in. Noah, are you a dirt track fan? You like racing?
Oh, I love racing.
Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. I got a big announcement coming up with dirt track racing in about 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks away from getting to make a pretty big announcement here in Knott County. Anybody listening, thanks for listening. If you like dirt track racing, there's going to be a track right here in Knott County. It's the first time I've said it openly is right then. And we got a big announcement coming up about that in 2 weeks. Anderson has it down the lane. Won't go. Philpott with the rebound. That one off the mark. Tobler's shot out of there. And it goes back to Bryce Sloan. Sloan going to survey the defense. Bryce takes it to the left elbow. Fadeaway jumper, and it's good.
Bryce with a nice fadeaway jumper.
How does he get that shot? How does he get that shot? That's just something, man. Long two-pointer, Jordan. 76-65. Alice Lloyd back up double digits here.
Could have sworn that was a three there.
Oh, I thought so too, but evidently, I think he must have been on the line as he jumped off, off his foot.
He was next to the black line.
World's longest two.
Long two, then inside. Two more for Ohio Christian. They'll take the timeout. Again, guys, if you're a sophomore, junior, and perhaps even a senior, and you haven't decided where you're going to go to college, let us recommend this place to you. Alice Lloyd College got a bunch of different majors now. When I came here, well, it was just, you could put all the majors on one piece of paper. That's not the case now. A bunch of pre-meds and just a lot of stuff that's offered here now with business degrees and education degrees and communications and a lot of different things. And these guys to the right and left of me will contest. It's a good school. We highly recommend you come over and take a tour, see what all the hype's all about.
And if you're interested in wearing the white and blue and the blue and white, get a hold of admissions and they'll get a hold of our AD over there and send in your tapes.
Used to be 1-800-280-4ALC. I don't know if it still is or not, but you can get and you can get up with one of the Turners and they'll take care of it for you.
Yeah, Sheena or Mary.
Ohio Christian comes up empty-handed. Sloan leaves it for Anderson down the lane, won't go. Tobler with a block. He deflected that pass. That could have been 10 seconds. Very close to it. OCU with a basketball.
Big rebound by Colin Sturgill.
Colin cradles that ball. It does not pay you to get up close to him because he's going to put both hands around it. He'll have elbows on both sides of it.
Both of his forearms cover up one basketball.
You're right. It could end up bad for you if you're too close to Colin Sturgill when he gets that rebound. Senior will walk down and shoot a couple more free throws. Colin Sturgill, couple dribbles. Free throw is good.
I didn't know that we was in the bonus already.
7th team foul. Yes, indeed. 1:03 to play. Jordan, I have us a 2-minute commercial break geared up. I'll swing to the other side of the table and we'll try to get a quick word again with Coach Scott Cornett and our players of the game, Colin Sturgill and Will Philpott. How about you reach me that microphone to the left and I'll go ahead and get it plugged in here. Noah, how many baseball games you guys play this year if you were guessing, brother?
A lot. I would probably say 40.
40, usually around that?
40, mid-40s.
Yeah, if the weather will work with you. Probably, that's what I figured. You'd schedule 45, 50.
In the month of March when we go on spring break, we go to the Smokies and play at Smoky Field, the old Cubs affiliate.
If I could talk my wife into going with me, I'm going to go watch you guys. That's my plan. Just go down and watch you guys.
It's always good. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on who.
My mom and my wife's mom and dad, my mother and father-in-law live about 15 minutes from there, so I can go down, stay with them, and come out and watch you guys. Eat me a big steak and have a good time. That's my plan. Is to go to the Smokies with you all when you go this year.
Yeah, it's always a fun time.
And we'll be in channel 4 with this microphone here, Jordan, just in a moment. Again, 1:03 to play, 78-67. I am not rushing out on you guys, but I do have to go to Garner, Kentucky, and then be back in Hyman for not Central Prairie Central's basketball game later on tonight. OCU with the basketball. Long jumper, won't go, foul though, as Bryce Sloan took a swipe at him.
Well, Coach didn't have to yank off the blue jacket tonight.
That's my buddy, but don't count him out yet. There's still 54 seconds. The wrong call, something to make him just dissatisfied enough. He's still got time.
I swear, sometimes when he takes it off, he doesn't even take it off. It just like disappears.
In one motion, it's like a cape. Yeah. I bet you one thing. I bet he won't wear that on the baseball field.
Oh, he don't.
He won't, because he even throw that thing over the fence in a heartbeat.
90% of the time, it's a jersey,
Hoodie.
and a hoodie or jacket.
46 seconds, 78-69. We're coming down to the stretch. You know, sometimes you don't have to complain about the call because the fans takes care of that for you.
Exactly. Yeah. They're the voice of the people. I think we should get Coach Cornett one of those jackets, like part of the sleeve is Velcro, so he can just rip off the sleeve.
Well, yeah.
He gets frustrated, he just rips off the sleeves.
Last year, that West Virginia Tech game, it was like that. It was
one
like
motion.
2 minutes.
Yep.
2 minutes in, it's gone.
Remind you guys, that game will be next Saturday. It's always a fun game. We want you to come over here and let's pack his place next Saturday, 1 o'clock for the girls and 3 o'clock for the guys. Bryce Sloan's second free throw is good. 80-69.
That's a game, if you've not came out to one this year, I definitely would recommend them and Asbury are 2 best games of the year, I'd say.
Sloan dribbles across the timeline. Be the second foul on number 4, Jimmy Salomon. He has 5 points. Cassius Bell Jr., number 11, with 15. Titus Burns with 6. Will Morrison with 4. And Christopher Richardson with 19 points for Ohio Christian. For Alice Lloyd, Koji Anderson with 8. Bryce Sloan with 8. Dane Tober with 11. Will Philpott with 25, and Colin Sturgill with 14. 25 seconds. Ohio Christian going to attack the rim and get one more shot off the mark and one more rebound for Sturgill. They'll cross the timeline, and that will be the ball game. How about we break away for that quick commercial break, Jordan, and we'll be back with Coach Scott Cornett, Will Philpott, and Colin Sturgill after this.
Hot Rods Pizza, Knott County's only all-you-can-eat lunch buffet and salad bar. Hot Rods Pizza stands above all others by taking your dining experience to a whole new level with the freshest, highest quality ingredients. We make our dough from scratch daily, never frozen. Our vegetables are hand-chopped daily, and our cheese is shredded right here in the restaurant to ensure the freshest, highest quality of food for you, our customers. For over 20 years, we've set our standards high for you because you're worth it. From cheese sticks, fries, pasta, subs, pizza, salads, and more, we have something for everyone. Get your money's worth at Hot Rods Pizza in Hyman or Allen, Kentucky. Like us on Facebook, and remember, you're going to love us for the crust. 606-785-0055.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Well, what a way to have a senior day outcome and the MVPs for both of you. You got started off with a great start, and then they wouldn't let you play. You got in foul trouble, brother, but still you had a big opening play there, and then from there it just started clicking for you.
Well, the knee's really been feeling better. It's helped a lot.
You got an injury? Man, I'm just proud of you. You've been playing really well, and you could tell tonight.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. I was just really glad we could get a win with this one.
All your family here, and it's good to get a play in front of them and have this good performance too.
Oh, yeah, it's always nice to have them here in attendance. Always nice.
And then you showed out tonight as well, 26, I think, and you guys just wasn't going to lose this one.
No, sir. No, today felt really good. I'm really proud of this big fella right here. He's really showed up the last couple games, and he's really helped me out a lot. I'm just proud of this team. I know it hasn't been what everybody expected us to do, but I think we still got a little left in the tank.
And let me point this out on that note. Last year we won 19, however many in a row, and it didn't end the way we want. This year we haven't won as many, so let's just go win the conference.
Exactly. Last year we started great. This year we didn't start great. We ended last year pretty rough. We started rough this year. I think we're gonna end on a high note.
Hey, nobody wants to play us first round. I guarantee you that.
Heck no. I think we're gonna get hot right now and right time.
What's this place mean to you?
Well, Jamie, I don't know. I don't know if you guys were watching, but I was in tears.
I did too.
Yep. I love this place.
It's home.
This is home.
What do you say to somebody that's picking this school versus another one?
This place ain't for everybody, but the people it's for, they're gonna love it, man. They're gonna love it for life.
Whenever you get, in your little cliques, you're gonna miss this place, man.
You came over here, both of you, and you've gotten better every time we've come back, and I picked you back up. And that's the definition of a good player, man. Even with your injuries, you've had to battle through some of those, and you put your time into it, and it ends like this the way it should for you.
Yeah, I just really hope we can go out and big note here, big finish, maybe win the conference, go make some noise in the NAIA tournament.
Yes, sir. That's what the goal is every year.
I've done this since 1999, fellas, and I've enjoyed this team as much as any. I thank you both for everything you mean to this program.
I appreciate that, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie. Hey, we'll see you next Saturday.
We'll be here. Yes, you can count on it. It's going to be a fun one. West Virginia Tech and Alice Lloyd College, but boy, this was a good one, Coach.
Well, we started off well and played well early, and then we just kind of, come out of halftime, let up a little bit. The game had lots of runs and spurts in it, so and then we finished strong, which was a good thing to see. But we started off well, and then we kind of lowered ourselves to sleep, and then picked it back up, and then we let them come back and get back in the game. And they actually had a 3-point lead with about 12 minutes to go, and so we finally pulled away.
Well, and I know you're frustrated about that, but to their credit, they come out swinging. They were just like a wounded animal almost, and they scratched and clawed and fought to get back into the game too.
Yeah, well, they got a good ball club. You can't, this conference is so strong, you just can't. That's why you can't let up. At any time, if you do, somebody will make a 15-0 run on you or something, and next thing you know, you're in trouble. And that's kind of what they did. I think it was an 18-3 run or something on us, and just totally flipped the game. And then we had to respond.
But the big boys were determined that they wouldn't lose in this game. I never felt like we were going to lose the game. And then Phil Pop, when he got for one rebound down there and slapped it and told everybody where to go stand, I nudged both boys and I said, we're back.
Yeah,
he's just that kind of player.
Him and Collins particularly did not really stepped up. Our seniors and all of our seniors played big tonight. And they come out really aggressive and playing hard. And you can tell they wanted to put on a good show and play well tonight. And those two particularly played big time tonight. And Collins had 2 huge games in a row for us, and that's good to see. That makes us a better team. That reminds me a little bit of last year.
I laughed with him. I said, "Do you have an injury?" He don't look like it, Coach. I believe he's 100% or as close as he can be right now.
He's moving now like the Colin we had last year, so it's taken a while, and I think some of it too, he had to get some confidence in his knee and make sure something wasn't going to happen again, and I think he's got that now. He says it feels good, and you can tell he looks more like himself, and that's what makes us a better basketball team for sure.
Well, and then on that, though, the other guys are starting to, we're seeing, listen, and I mean it. Last year we had a big stretch. We won 18, 19 in a row, and things didn't finish the way we wanted it to. Well, this year the record hasn't been what me and you want it to be, but there's nobody wants to play this team in the first round, Coach.
Well, we talked about that before we came out here tonight. I said, guys, we just got to decide what we're going to be, because if we decide that we're going to be as good as anybody in this league, we are. And I truly believe that. And I don't mean that no slap at anybody. I think this team either. I think we're as good as anybody if we play. Yeah. And I said, you just got to decide which one we're going to be. If we, the good team comes out here and plays, we got the lazy team, then we don't struggle. It
ain't been as often this year in which I felt like all 5 players played good for you at the same time. And tonight was case in point. A couple guys will tell you they didn't play as good as they wanted to play. Maybe they were too emotional. Maybe the ball just wouldn't fall them. But the other guys did. When we get 5 or 6 playing their best game, this team can be good.
Yeah, and that's, tonight our bench did not play well for us. And those guys have been really, they've carried us a lot this year. And typically nobody's bench is as deep as ours and plays as well as us. And we talked about that at halftime. They had a 20-day advantage off their bench to us, which is, nobody does that. So to us, so that just shows you. So that's an indication of showing you we're not playing well. And we turned it over too much, so we got a little sloppy with the basketball there, and that made them, allowed them to have a little run. But our bench has been tremendous all year. I don't know where we'd be without them. And those guys have just played, really, really hard and really well. And a lot of times, everyone brings the energy and kind of bails out some of the starters. And tonight it was a little bit the opposite, which is good to see. But that's what I'm going to talk about when we're going in the locker room. Is let's see if we can get both sides playing, both bench and the starters.
Final thing, and I'll let you go. Kentucky played. It was beautiful weather. It was a doubleheader, and you see it had a nice crowd here, brother. I like this when we can see this kind of support. We need it next Saturday, though.
Oh, we absolutely do. We're going to play West Virginia Tech here, and you know what kind of rivalry game that is and what kind of club they got, so we got our hands full, so we'll have to be ready to play. And we got Ryle Tuesday on the road, and they're really good this year, so, that's always a rivalry game, too. So we got 2 tough games before the tournament starts, but, this league's a handful. You got to bring it. I got some recruits here today, and that's the first thing they said when they come in. Wow, I couldn't believe how physical it is. I said,
yeah,
this is a different animal, So
it's big boy basketball.
It is. You better lace them up tight when you come to the gym here.
We've been here all day, Coach, but again, thanks for having us, and we'll see you back Saturday.
Out of my mama.
Yes, indeed. To everybody in Leslie County, we love you. And Coach Garnett, thanks again for letting us be over and be part of this.
Oh, my pleasure. We love having you. Thanks, man.
That'll wrap us up here on Hometown Sports Corner for all the gang. Behind the cameras, on the controls, and behind the mics, we say thank you